My name is Ala Ali. With a background in information technology, I transitioned to data analysis driven by passion for technological advancement. The integration of Copilot in Power Up program caught my attention, offering a chance to enhance my AI skills. Joining wasn't just about learning, but about embracing innovation. I am thankful to Microsoft and the instructors for this incredible opportunity. In this video presenting documenting the final challenge of Power Up program, I aim to showcase my journey detailing each requirement. First, creating tables. To upload the given data, I needed to create three tables while carefully considering the relationship between them. Shelter table with the primary key and alternate key auto number with the prefix s and have two number of digit and the seed value is 1. Another table is foster family info, which is have GUID auto-generated and alternate key auto number with the prefix FH and a minimum number of digit 3 and the seed value is 1. And local shelter is a lookup for the shelter table to maintain the relationship. The third table is the animal info. Also have auto-generated GUID and alternate key auto number, and this table have three columns with the choice data type. Also, to maintain the relationship, I have two lookup column, one for the foster info table and another for the shelter info. Also, I added foster email to this table to use later, and also the shelter name. And I have column with the image file data type. Also, I consider the require column to set yes or no as I needed. A challenge encountered during this process was data not mapping and uploading correctly. Initially, due to the length of data in the given datasets exceeding the length provided in column creation in Dataverse. However, this was resolved by extending the length. For example, in medical treatment, I set maximum character count to 200. The next step was to develop a model-driven app tailored for shelter staff. First, I create form and view for each table. After that, I create the model-driven app with 3 pages, page for each table. These pages allow shelter staff to effectively navigate and view the content of the data, streamlining their workflow and enhancing productivity by filtering doc types or ability to sort names. Also, in this stage, I uploaded the images for each animal. Third requirement involved creating a Canva app specially designed for foster family. I chose the animal table as the primary data source, ensuring that foster family could access relevant information about animal available for foster. I have 3 screens, one for the welcome and starting the process with this button. This navigate to home screen. In the home screen, I have drop down menu to show distant name for the shelters. Also, I have gallery to show animals that are ready for foster, and I have button to navigate to the third screen, foster family screen. This screen have form and submit button to submit the information. Also back button to navigate back to the home screen. Here is how the app appears for foster family. Welcome screen. Let's see the animals. Here is have all the animals. They are ready for foster. We can choose a specific shelter and start the process of the fostering. Foster me and enter the details. And submit. Animal table successfully updated. In the fourth step, I create flow by Power Automate to automate sending email to foster's family when the status of animal change to ready for foster. In this step, the trigger was when a row is added, modified, or deleted. I change the type to edit or modify since they can't delete the animal. And I use another action, get a row by ID for the GUI from the animal table. Then I use compose action to the hold the animal type. Then I initialize variable action to change the type from to string to use this in my email. Then I have condition. So when the animal change the status, the email was sent. If no, there is no action happened. This my email content, and I also added 3 days to my day to notice the foster family and take and take the animal. The final requirement is to making a report in Power BI desktop. First, I get data from Dataverse and then rename column and choose the columns that I needed. After that, I make my report. Here is the number of all animals and the number of arrived and fostered in the last month, also number of arrived and fostered in the last 3 months. Then here I use the status, and here the number of animals by shelter name. There is the shelter names and the number of animal on them. Here we see the most rescued type of animals in the last 3 months was horses. And here we can see when the horses came in the last 3 months. Here we see the most foster type of animals in last 3 months, which is the horses also. And here we see the dates when the horses was fostered. In the last, thank you for giving me this opportunity to join the Power Up program.